Well, welcome on into, I believe this is day 4 of God of War Ragnarok. So we're going to continue with our cinematic playthrough. I'm not going to talk very much over the game, but if anybody wants to chat, of course, I'm always available. But we're just going to kind of get into this and play as much of the story as we can. I do get a little sidetracked with side missions and, I don't know, loot. If I see loot, I'm going to stop and try to figure it out. There's puzzles galore in these God of War games, so just bear with me, as it is a blind playthrough. But without further ado, let's make sure we get this going. Hey B-dubs, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm just doing some more God of War, a game that I know you have platinum, so...
This is the spot! We can cut the half goofa loose here!
So bear with me while I try to figure this out. And feel free to backseat whatever you see me struggling, if you see me struggling. I'm not like that, you know?
It flies. It's a half goofa.
Sounds much happier now. And hey, the storm's gone.
Aye, perhaps we'll finally earn some goodwill from our dark elf friends after all.
Look, Father, thanks for bringing us out here, but you don't have to do this kind of stuff just to keep my mind off Ragnarok, you know?
This was not a distraction.
No? Then why are we really out here?
Have you ever considered... He just wants to spend time with you, lad. While he still can.
Really?
We do not know what lies ahead. But if Ragnarok approaches, I wish to enjoy the time we have left.
I don't know what to say. Thank you for bringing us out here. I'm glad we did this.
As am I.
You'll try just that. Excuse me, while you read, okay, but also if you can figure it out, anybody can, yeah, sure. What are you reading, B-dubs? You reading about how
There's something
become
I'm not
dual
sure
citizen?
I quite understand. In the Ragnarok prophecy Odin knows, all the realms get destroyed, including Asgard. In the version Groa kept secret, Asgard still falls. Wouldn't Odin have tried to prevent it either way? What difference did her life really make?
Let this wait. Stay alert.
Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you not think I could handle it?
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks.
Hold on, I may have crashed the game because I was talking there, but I was only saying that my game's been doing this really weird thing on Sony games where chromatic aberration has been, I think, been turned on, and I don't want it on. So let me close the game and reopen it because I think I accidentally crashed it. Reading a 4-book series by John Gwynne, a book called Valor and No, Not Yet. I have time to live in the UK for like 5 years before I'm eligible for citizenship. See, you already looked into it. Yeah, on these Sony games, I've been getting this really weird where it looks sharp when I first turn the camera and then it becomes blurry. I turn off all blurriness and yeah, I can see it and it bugs me to no end. Let me try it again. I'm going to set my frame rates up. VSync should be off, but I'm going to leave it alone. This is what killed it last time. I said frame generation. That I should have an NVIDIA option for that, but regardless. Anti-aliasing? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, we'll go with that. Go with quality. Film grain is off. Motion blur is off. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's still doing it. And it's only on these Sony games. I don't know what it is. But it's really annoying. Like I said, it looks to me like it's a chromatic aberration, and I can't stand that. So I usually have it turned off. How do we get this thing? I can't climb. Unless I can climb up here. Yeah. No. Let me look one more time for to see if I don't see chromatic aberration. Okay, good. Custom. Okay, let's put that on high. Finally, let's see. Shadows, we'll leave it medium. I don't know. Tessellization, I may leave that one at ultra. But yeah, it almost to me looks like a that chromatic aberration. And when what game was that? The Plague Tale, the second one came out. It looked horrible because it always tried to default to chromatic aberration, and I had to go into the files. There was a workaround to remove it, and I did it, and it looked great after that. But it's still doing it. I don't know what's causing it. But again, it's on these PlayStation, Sony games. It just bugs me to no end. Like just leave it smooth. Okay. Well, there's got to be probably a way to get up there. Don't know. Nope. It was just the angle. Okay. So where's the third one? Can the Blades of Chaos? Yeah, it was just an angle thing. But it's real hard to see, I think, on probably like a phone or something. But can you see what I'm saying? Like when I turn the camera, it's right there. It's super detailed. Then when I stop, it's blurry. And the problem is that every time you turn, it turns it on and off. And I don't know what that is. That didn't happen the first time I did this. So there's been I have Uncharted, and Uncharted does the same thing. Oh, it's at the very top. So, okay, I just needed to know where it was. So it's up there. Can you? I wonder if there's a way. Oh, there it is. I got it. To be honest, I didn't notice anything. Okay. I mean, like I said, it doesn't affect story or anything. It's interesting it said I only collected 1 of 3. I've already collected 2 of them, so don't know if it gave me credit for the other one.
Father, what's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet.
The biggest thing that Kratos has probably fought is probably Gaia. Where are those horse guys? The dogs. They were right behind me. Now they're not around. I guess we're walking. Well, there they are. Of course, I walk when they're comparing sizes. How you doing, Dave? What do you think, Dave? You're a big God of War fan.
Your question about whether Groa's deception made a difference. I think of it this way. When it comes to subverting prophecy, knowledge is power. Without the full picture and context, the finer details can lead you to tragically incorrect interpretations. Back in my homeland, I was privy to the operations of a certain coven of Heath Witches who were keen on destabilizing the government. They picked an influential Thane, an otherwise loyal man, and fed him a story of his own ascension to king. They dressed it up in enough details they knew would come to pass, so when they did, the Thane took it as confirmation.
Set that aside for now. Come.
I would say Kratos' biggest thing that he's fought is probably Gaia. That was my answer.
But man, wouldn't you prefer to face forward
Probably the Titans God of War
rather
2,
than
yeah.
backward?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Tried.
There were issues with Viscera.
Oh.
There was a brief bit where I thought I might get used to it.
He did not.
Yeah, we've been here. Fortunately, this is not a really big area. I don't know, I was telling B-Dubs, Dave, that for some reason on these Sony games, I'm getting this, like, when I turn the camera like this, everything is detailed. Like, hyper detailed. And then when I stop, it's no longer detailed. And I don't know what that is. It only bugs me because my eyes catch it. And, of course, I'm constantly turning, so it's like on and off, on and off, on and off. You know? I don't know if you knew if that was something that I could turn off or something, because to me it looks like it's like trying to apply chromatic aberration, but I don't have an option to turn chromatic aberration off.
Witches. They fed the Thane a prophecy of his ascension to king. Next thing you know, he's helping matters along. He murders his king, sleeping under his own roof. Murders many he once called friends too, thinking...
VSync? I can try. I can definitely try. I think I tried it in the Uncharted game and it made no difference, but I can try here. Turn it off.
Them fated to oppose him. Then, for a finishing touch,
Still there.
the witches revisit this usurper. With just a few details.
But it's a little bit smoother. I can turn the camera a little bit better. Sorry. And oh, and it lets me do it at full screen, which is weird because now it says my resolution 1696 by 952, which is not my resolution. Weird. Okay. Wonder if it's this. I know that's supposed to be a demand on my GPU, but I mean, I'm willing to try anything.
Structured ever so misleadingly. They convinced the fool he was invulnerable to all threats.
Physical or magical?
Aye. But 'twas not so for him. All turned into a rather magnificent bloodbath.
Motion blur?
The Thane ends up without his head
Yeah.
and a name so
There
cursed,
is, but I've turned it
none dare
off.
speak it. All thanks to a subtle...
Maybe we should have it on. You know? I mean, I don't mind motion blur. To me, I think it's a little distracting, but it doesn't make me sick like it does for some people. Definitely have film grain off. I hate film grain. This is not a film. I can put it on. Hey, let's put it on like all the way just to see, you know?
Deceptive prophecy.
You've really got to write these stories down one day, Mimir.
Well, I try. Jaw tends to get sore.
I'm gonna turn off the boost thing. Yeah, I'll just put it on. I think that's what I have it on for Cyberpunk. And then we'll put the quality at DLAA. Oh, it defaults to some things there. That's neat. We're gonna put this on high.
But thank you, lad.
Yeah, it's there, but not as bad when I'm looking straight on. So maybe that helped a little bit. I notice it more when there's more light like this. When we were like in the caverns and stuff,
Father,
I didn't see it as much.
Why do I look like this?
In what way?
Like, bigger. When do I get muscles like yours?
When you work for them.
But Baldur was really strong, and he didn't have any muscles.
My strength does not come from my body, but both are honed by discipline.
What's that mean?
Means you've got the strength of a god no matter what, lad. But if you want the physique of one, you'd better start picking heavy things up and putting them back down.
Yeah.
These rooms.
Yeah. I just absolutely love Kratos. I mean, very few characters in games really captivate me, but I just Kratos is, he always like says what I'm thinking. I think this is how we got originally to the, yeah, it is. It is. Okay. So I think we've pretty, where'd my, okay. I was about to say, where'd the sled go? I think we've done everything here.
You know what? My face is itchy. I think my beard's coming in.
Is it?
Yeah, on my jawline. See? It's growing.
Is it?
That's not just dirt.
It's not dirt.
Okay, there's something in there. Christopher Judge does an awesome judge. He does, but even in the old Kratos, he is so... There's often times where he sits back and lets things happen when you wouldn't normally think that's his character. But actually, there's enough going on if you know the story. You know, for instance, like with Pandora. Like, why is he sitting back and listening to Pandora? Right? Well, Pandora reminded him a lot of his daughter that he killed. And so he gives her the road a lot of times when you would think he would not. And he tries to protect her to the very end. And it's only once she's passed that he's able to actually be more than what he is. And it's really interesting how his character's always taking that risk from time to time. Not at the right time, but just he understands that there's a risk involved with what he's trying to do, but he's willing to risk it even though it's against his nature. Okay, so it's somewhere in that area. Or maybe... No. I just gotta...
Sort of a harp. I can play beautifully, you know.
I do not, and would prefer it remain that way.
I wonder if it's getting closer. Nope. Oh, I see. I see. Never mind. Ah. Oh, come on. Wait. That should have done it. Okay. There it is. See? Had the right idea. You know what it actually looks like to me now that I'm getting a closer look at it? It almost looks like film grain.
Did I ever tell the two of you how I made a small fortune in Asgard? Once, Balder arranged for every archer in the city to open fire on him. We took bets on how many arrows could be lodged in his body until the sheer weight of them made him fall down. Ha!
That's awful.
Oh, no. He was laughing the whole time. And mine was the closest guess. 446 arrows exactly.
That's horrible. You better not tell that story in front of Freya.
Yes, lad, because I've suddenly taken leave of my senses.
Just saying.
Well, those took me 15 minutes once. I was getting so frustrated. I mean, I'd be lucky if the hardest puzzles take me 15 minutes. I mean, truly. This one? We haven't done this one. Alright, we haven't done this one. It's always angles. Yeah, so B-Dubs likes the axe. I love the Blades of Chaos. I'm a huge sucker for the blades. In the God of War 2018, when you know, he goes back for those, that I had goosebumps because
I need new socks.
What has happened?
They're wet.
They will dry.
You know, I just knew you were gonna say that.
Then why did you ask?
I'm really not sure.
They will dry.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
It's almost like it's me talking to my boys. Oh man, it is so familiar. One is camping in the Northwest. The other one moved to the Northwest of United States. He's in Washington State because they love the outdoors. The other one, he's in school, but part of his school project, he's for I think a month and a half, 2 months, he's doing a bunch of camping, and he's going to various sites and stuff and looking at the structures, and because he's in architecture, but they're basically going to national parks, state parks, and doing all that, and he knows how to do all that. A lot of it is because of what we trained him. And some of these little conversations like, oh, my socks are wet, they'll dry. That's I could have sworn that was a conversation I've already had.
Looks like a lot of the sand is cleared up, but there's another storm out that way. You think that means...
Another half Gufa.
Alright, let me look at the map. Okay. So, but we can't get past that area just yet. We can only go here. Below. So, we go here. Okay. To be fair, having wet socks kind of sucks. It's true. And if you're in a wet environment, there's nothing you can really do.
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep
If you're in a dry environment,
Although,
might just take
it's
them
far
off.
more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor.
This may take me a while. It always takes me a while to hit these things. Doing a circle 8. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, I just need to line it up. Ah. So a little bit more right here. Putting up Thor yet in the game? Yeah. I mean, it shows up very early, actually. You do kind of like an early tutorial thing, and really the Thor experience is partly tutorial too. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it like this. I need to find a better, more straight. Yeah, like right here, probably. Oh, so he's lower than that. Okay. Yeah, this always takes me forever. Oh, I thought I got him. It's just the depth of it, the perception of where he is in the sky is so hard. Got him. Finally. Always takes me forever. Anyway.
lovely crystal work and those elven gifts you found. I'll be happy to pay you for it.
Brian Hurst
Shame
voice
to have left
accent.
that
It's a
behind.
great casting. Yeah. Yeah, he's got great cadence
If I
in
don't
his
have
voice.
it, you don't need it.
And,
Whatever you need, I'll create.
not enough resources.
You've been quite the archaeologist, haven't you?
Yeah, his cadence is great. You definitely get a impression of Thor that's not the more traditional one that you see a lot of. You either see him very stoic or, you know, obviously there's the Marvel interpretation, which gets a lot of criticism and rightfully so, but I think it's somewhat true to the comic to a certain extent. It's not trying to be the god of mythos, you know? I had to look him up, his name, because I will forever know him as Gary Birdie from Remember the Titans. Yeah, and I'm trying not to raise my voice a little bit because I am just trying to do more of a cinematic playthrough. But, yeah, when they were posturing like that, it was great. Going back and forth between the two, because I don't know who's doing the writing for Kratos, but they nailed Kratos big time in that scene. What's he supposed to say to Thor? You know, he killed Thor's kids. Thor didn't really care too much for his kids. You know, he beat up the one that survived for not, you know, handling Kratos. That was how he reacted. Instead of coming after Kratos himself, he beats up his son. And that's when Atreus, you know, kills him when he's weak. And that's where, you know, Kratos is upset. And all this is happening. And you're supposed to, say what to Thor when you see him? Oh, I'm sorry, it was a misunderstanding. It was an accident. What are you supposed to say? You say nothing. So they got that scene absolutely 100% right. Have you played Path into the Abyss? Path into the Abyss.
Don't hurry
I guess I haven't, if I'm kind of questioning what that is. I don't know if that's... Is that in... is that like a... Is that a Mythos game? Like a Norse game or something?
What? You just came to stare?
Yeah.
Wait, are those Odin's ravens? The ones we've been destroying all this time?
So it would seem.
Free are we, free of the Father. Our half-lives now belong to no other.
Oh, a new game to check out.
What do you think that
What's
means?
it about, Dave?
I don't know, but there's definitely something more going on here.
Can't throw it. When I see 3 chests like this, I don't trust it. This same thing happened in Wukong. One of the people you meet, I won't spoil anything, says, oh, treasures are ahead. And it's like a room with like 5 or 6 treasures in it. And I'm just like, which one do I take? Because I don't trust this. Okay, ravens required 11 of 28. I see. So the more ravens you defeat, you'll probably be able to unlock these chests. I gotcha. So I need 1 more raven to unlock this one. Gotcha. But yeah, it was just a room full of chests.
A gift of life, a gift in death, to smother forever the All-Father's breath.
Their thoughts. I can't read them. They seem to like us, though.
One hopes. I suppose we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens when we find them.
It is the most disconcerting thing because when you see things like that in a game, you're thinking, I don't trust this. This is not right. And yet, sometimes a treasure is just a treasure. Lovecraftiest game? Oh, really? Okay, well, I'm going to have to definitely look into it then. I've been trying to talk to Calm and Banana about doing a Lovecraftian theme for one of the podcasts. They really are reluctant about it. I think they really want to kind of get into like what is Lovecraft and the whole lore behind it. And I'm like, look, I mean, I know Lovecraft and that's not where I'm going with this. I'm saying let's kind of like see Lovecraft influence in some games. And what I have found is that some of the most Lovecraftian games are not Lovecraft in title. Like there's a lot of Lovecraft titled games. To me, they're not Lovecraft at all. They have the names of the gods in them. They have a lot of story based in them, but they're not Lovecraft in how they feel or their theme. Like to me, the Sunken City is not a Lovecraft game. I mean, it has some of the elements in it, the themes, some of the symbolism, but a Lovecraft god is not something. It's not a boss. You can't defeat those things. They are beyond our scope of understanding. And if we were to even be presented with it, it would drive us mad with how incomprehensible and fearful it is. So for us just to defeat it as a boss makes no sense. But you'll have certain elements in some games that are very overwhelming.
You could use this as a training arena.
In the feeling you get from a
You'll just be
Lovecraft
fighting the recollections of
story.
enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
Draugr training. Wait a minute. The sparring area allows you to test and hone your skills in combat. There's no XP or hack silver gain in the arena. Okay. Grim training. Test hone your skills in combat. I mean, this is good, but if I don't get any reward for it, I'd rather not. I mean, if there's a reward for it, like, kind of like the roguelike that you do in, what is it, Muspelheim? In the first God of War, you know? Then I'll do that, because there was a reward for it. I mean, I could try it out.
It does nothing.
Starting the blades. Now I do need to practice my shield.
Right side, farther.
Okay. See, I'm doing some. I don't know what the two blue circles are. I haven't been able to figure that out. That happened in the Dark Elf area, and I don't know what it means.
Behind you, watch out!
That. I don't know what that is.
Right side, go up!
Left side!
Okay, so is that what that
Give 'em
means?
what for?
When they turn blue, I send Atreus on them? Because that's the only thing I did that was different.
Right
I
side,
want to try
incoming.
it. Oh crap. Didn't. Nope. Ah. That must be what it is. That's the only thing I'm doing different. Is that when they turn blue, I'm sending Atreus to fire his arrows at
Another Draugr to the left!
What's your right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Rocket on the left.
So how do we end this?
I already feel it's getting better.
Okay.
Let's go!
I still don't know what the blue thing. I'll have to do some research. I know what that is. When they turn yellow like that, that's for me to do my shield. Also, Edge of Sanity? Yeah. Oh, he got away.
Behind you, brother. Pointing your back.
I guess the point of this is to try to cooperate.
Left side! Incoming!
That's better.
Not anything new?
I mean, that's another game if you haven't heard. Yeah, Edge of Sanity. I don't know if I've heard of that one. There's a new game that just came out a day or so ago. I sent it to Banana. It's a roguelike first-person shooter, which I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters. But it does appear...
Well, if it ain't Kratos and his unplucked chicken.
What you got, Brock?
Okay. So where are we supposed to go? I thought I was going back to the story portion. But anyway, I forget the name of it, but I sent it to Banana, and I don't know, it seemed kind of neat. Oh, okay. So this is where I want to be. I didn't realize. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, it looked kind of neat. It's called Witch.
Well, I hope Tears had enough time to find its equilibrium.
I don't
or
remember.
whatever.
Witch House,
Indeed.
Witch.
I saw flashes
Warrior
of the
or
old
something.
God of War in him, but they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong with opposing war, nor
But
opposing
anyway,
prophecy.
it's
suppose
you know,
that's
you have
fair.
a gun, you can be a
Can't be
different
quite sure what
type
the
of.
giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our
I
entire
don't
journey to
know if
Jotunheim?
you want to call them
The
warrior,
giants saw Tyr leading
but-
armies at Ragnarok.
but yeah, you
I
use
believe them.
these
The
mystical
question is
powers,
how you'll
but
ever
it's
make
kind of like
Tyr
Bloodborne,
believe
but
it.
in a first-person shooter. But it's not a Souls-like, you know. It just has that Bloodborne type feel. A lot of the enemies are very Bloodborne-ish. It looked kind of neat. It just came out, I think, yesterday. I had never even heard of it before I saw the thing for it.
So, this whole spectral squirrel business, you can shoot out your feelings into little ghosties.
I suppose that is a slightly inelegant way of putting it. These spectral versions of myself are aspects of my personality that I often find distracting at best. My ability not only lets me cast them away and provide some temporary peace of mind, it also allows me to see what goes on outside the tree.
Why not just go look yourself?
As the eternal caretaker of the tree, I may not leave its confines. All part of the deal, but worth it for the immortality and such. My spectral forms still allow me to see the outside world, albeit through slightly colorful viewpoints.
That's one word for it. That bitter form of yours is a nasty piece of work.
I'm standing right here, you no-neck freak.
I'd apologize for him, but where would it end? Well, I mustn't keep you further from your goings-on.
Oh my god. You see these little dudes? I didn't notice these before. I almost stepped on them and they reacted. Little mushroom guys. They're neat.
Glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you?
Oh, sure.
We can eat whenever you like, Kratos. The stew will only improve with time.
Glad you're in a better mood.
Yes. I was a little overwhelmed before. Forgive me. It's funny. Nothing seems to settle my mind quite like cooking. Being locked up for so long, you forget how much joy lives in the little things.
Yeah, I don't know who's writing for
You're
Tyr.
disappointed in me.
I never
It just
said that.
doesn't seem
You're kind that
like
way.
it fits.
But your eyes say everything.
I haven't given up hope on you.
Oh. You really
Now, a little bit of context. I don't know how.
This
I
vision
don't know my
in your
North of
mind,
mythology
where
like
I'm as good as Odin is
expertly or
evil.
anything. I've read a lot and I may have gotten some of the facts misconstrued. But
To
Freya,
imagine it's simple is dangerous.
you know, who is the wife of the ex-wife in this game of
You'll have
Odin,
my wise and faithful
is
counsel
actually
always.
like his second wife. The first wife that he had was with a giant,
But for
and
now,
that's why Thor
please,
and
allow me to cook for you.
Faye, who's Kratos' wife, deceased wife, are actually siblings. And so that's part of what makes Thor so uncontrollable and filled with rage, is that he's also angry at himself for killing all these giants that are like what he's half. He's half giant. So he and Faye are actually siblings. So anyway, there's a lot of commonality there. And that's why when you get somebody like Tyr, he just, to me, he just doesn't make sense in the whole like gianthood group. I don't know. There's something that doesn't fit.
Atreus, eat.
Oh, careful, careful.
Thank you. Enjoy. Enjoy, my friends.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
Here you are. A meal fit for a champion.
Enough. I said we would speak no more of that.
Yes, of course. Didn't mean to offend.
I'm not offended. It's just a word.
The word that clouds your judgment.
So, you really don't think it means anything? After the journey Mom sent us on? Everything we saw in Jotunheim? What was it all for? Don't you ever think about that?
Every day. But I cannot believe her purpose was to inspire you to take foolish risks.
But what if the Giants are counting on me?
What giants? I'm counting on you. To be safe. To be smart.
But-
Use the judgment of a man and not of a child.
But what if Loki going to Ironwood is the only way that...
Atreus? My son? And nothing more. Do you hear me?
I'm not hungry anymore.
Forgive me, Kratos. My words were chosen carelessly.
You really should eat. Some people swear by it. On almost a daily basis.
I just don't understand. Why is there all this stuff about Loki and the champion and Ironwood if none of it's real? He's just so... Ugh!
Mind if I give you the best advice you've heard all day? And possibly ever? Sleep. That's when all the troubles of your mind work themselves out.
Sure. Fine. Sleep? Sounds great.
I mean it.
I do too. Get out of here already.
Already gone.
Ironwood.
Loki.
Yeah. I mean, it's very easy to see Kratos' side. But I think what is often not really looked at as hard, possibly, is Atreus' side. We all know that he's being a little rash with his decision to put destiny or prophecy as his guiding stone. But it's been Kratos' experience that prophecy itself doesn't always tell you everything. Sometimes, the pattern that takes you to that endpoint isn't always going to lead in a good ending, Because what if you have to kill everything and everybody that you love to get to that ending simply because you believe in that prophecy? Perhaps there's a way to reach that prophecy without doing all that, but because you rush to it blindly, that's what happens. And I think that's really where Kratos is coming from, but Atreus doesn't have that experience. He doesn't know anything more than what's been guiding them up to this point. And you can have somebody who's a great teacher, the best of teachers, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to take that experience and apply it to yourself. So I can totally see where Atreus is coming from. He wants to move on. He wants to do the next thing. He is using rationale like his mom's vision or her guidance to say that this is what she would want. But at the end of the day, it's really just a nudge. So yeah, I'm still getting that little kind of blurry thing. So I'm going to try one more thing and then I'll continue to play the game. Let's see. I'm going to do... See, don't really know if I even want any of that. That seems to have changed it a little bit, so I'm wondering if that's actually where the issue is coming from. I'm going to leave it on quality. We're going to run this thing on ultra. We're going to see how far we can push this. I think the VSync had a lot to do with it, Dave. I think you were right about that. We're going to leave this on auto. We're just gonna push this engine, see how far we can get. If it crashes, it crashes. Ooh. Still see it, but it's clearer. To me, that's much clearer. Okay. Let's try that.
What hurt?
I wish I had known I was a god in Alphon. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
What's going on? Was that a mask?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Where am I?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
Little people's little
We're
problems.
sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
Memories. And not nice ones.
You broke the gate. That was our only way to Jotunheim.
What do you want?
Let's go, Numa!
I don't understand.
Whatever. 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 Whatever.
Hey,
Whatever.
don't run off.
Whatever. Whatever.
Can you
Whatever.
tell me where I am?
Whatever. 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 Whatever.
Dave, one thing I like about Kratos is he's for everyone and for himself. So even if he needed, he sacrificed himself for the good. Atreus is just in a hurry to be famous. I don't know if he's even in a hurry to be famous. I think he's just in a hurry to just move. Because in his opinion, everything's moving around him, right? And he's meant to be somewhere else. So it's kind of like when you're playing chess against somebody who's impatient, right? Yes, we all know what the end game here is. But if you're impatient And if you know what to do, but if you're impatient, you're gonna put yourself in a position where you're gonna sacrifice a lot to win the game. And although we're talking about, like, you know, if you're talking about like chess and pawns and, you know, your rooks and your bishops and all that, yeah, I mean, they're expendable. I get it. But what if those aren't actual chess pieces, right? What if they're pieces of your life? So I think he just wants to move. I think he wants to advance the game. But he's not realizing at what risk he's putting others, not just himself, in. And that's the point, I guess, is Kratos does see the bigger picture, but Kratos does have experience. You got to remember, when you're playing God of War, in the original God of War, he's a force of nature. He's not thinking about a lot of those things. You know, he's almost just like Atreus. He sees something in front of him and he takes it. That's his action. That's the consequences, the immediate action after that. There's not much more to it. But it gets deeper because it has more meaning, because you get used to that personality. And now that personality has to change gears because it sees what the lack of thinking about the next step leads to. I mean, if there's a continuation from the first game, he was in a hurry to be big and grow. Yeah. Yeah, I think he has grown a lot, even just from the little bit that we know. Because before, when you ask him to train, you know, and his mom just died, and he's like, why are we training? This makes no sense. Why are we doing this? Well, then his pet dies, and he says, we need to train. But he's a little bit more understanding. He gets it. He's like, look, I just need a minute, and then I'll do it. And that's where they're communicating. So Kratos is starting to communicate better, but also Atreus understands why they're doing things a little bit better.
Whatever.
Will you stop? I gotta get out of here.
He should pay for what he said about Mother. But we're God. We can do whatever we want.
Please wait. Please.
And that was Modi. That was Thor's other son, the one that was beat up by Thor.
Why is this happening?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
Please stop! Where am I? Easy. Hey, where you going? Follow you? Okay, guess I'll see you around the other side. Where am I? Can you understand me? Oh, hi there. So, where are we going? Got it. I was having the weirdest dream and just kinda woke up here. Is this Ironwood? Any idea how I got here? I dreamt my way here? I mean, suppose I must have. I'm here. Scent? What scent? Oh, that might be Fenrir you're smelling. Wish you were here to meet you.
You notice how subtly now we understand that we're communicating with the wolves? I mean, that just apparently just clicked on, but I like how they're not breaking it down for us. Like, whoa, I can suddenly understand you. It's written very naturally, which I appreciate.
There's a lot of you, huh? What's that smell? The air here, I don't know. Sweeter? Maybe it's these trees. Ah! You tell me if you were gonna eat me. That's a joke, right? I've never seen a forest like this before. Through here?
I'm not finished with it yet.
Ah!
The paint is made from the bark of the ironwood trees. They absorb the memories of the forest so that the paint remembers too. Memories of the past, of the future. I'd hate to get blood on it. Oh, it's really you.
You know who I am? What's wrong?
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. Huh. You look weirder than I imagined.
Oh.
Sorry. Was that mean?
Kind of.
Damn it. I'm already messing this up. It's just you're the first person that I've talked to in a very long time. And weird can be good.
Thanks.
Let's start over. I'm Angrboda. You must have a lot of questions.
Angrboda.
Yeah. Where
Follow
are
me.
we?
You'll get your answers soon enough.
I don't know an
Well,
Angrboda.
some of them.
Was completely expecting a name I'd
When you said
recognize.
you knew me
like I said, you'll get your answer soon enough, Loki.
Right.
Is that not your name?
No. It is my name. I'm Loki.
But I don't know an Angrboda. So uncharted territory for me.
Tola.
Whoa.
This way.
I'll take my own path. So where am I exactly? I was in this weird fog.
Oh, I've heard the Utengard can be disorienting. Still, you're safe here in the Ironwood.
The Alpha.
Also, Dave, did you platinum this game too?
So, I thought Ironwood wasn't a real place.
Clever, right? Odin won't go searching for the Forest of the Giants if he doesn't think it exists.
Wait a minute.
The Forest of the Giants.
That's what some people call it. Or called it.
So she's a giant.
The Alpha!
B-Dubs told me he platinumed this game on PlayStation. This just came out on PC, so that's why I'm playing it.
What's that?
A brooch.
It's big.
Compared to?
I thought giants weren't all supposed to be giant.
And if that's the case, then I'm the only one here who hasn't platinumed it. I have not played this one. Oh, it was a PS5 only game, if memory serves right. I have PS4. Oh, okay. Well, I need to do a fundraiser to get you a PS5, Dave.
So,
because you work too hard.
Paint, forage, survive, preserve what I can.
But why wait for me?
Because my destiny is to tell you yours.
Yeah, she's got to be a giant.
Watch out! The Alpha!
I hate shooting. It's like not my thing.
I got your back! I've got you!
I don't think I've ever seen someone fight a Frogger that...
Thank you.
Thanks.
She threw paint at him.
So, what were you doing before you came here?
Surviving Fimbulwinter. Wait, is that a thing around here? Did you know about it?
I did.
Been taking it easy a bit, just spending time with family in the Midwest. Well, there you go. Yeah, but Dave's been around a very long time with me. It's been through my ups and downs. I appreciate it. But yeah, it seems like every game I've touched that I thought, man, this game's kind of hard, Dave has already platinumed it and knows the ins and outs. I call Dave Big Brain Dave because he always knows these puzzles way before I can figure them out. And I'll be honest with you, as long as I can kind of see everything, because to me in these God of War games, it's a visual thing. Like if I can't find the thing,
I'll be up
how am I
above
supposed
you,
to solve
but
the
keep going
thing?
the way you're going.
Dave, on the other hand, has a brain for visualizing things that I can't see. So, well, Big Brain Dave for a reason.
Is that chainmail? I wonder what Brock and Sindri would think of that.
Who?
Oh, they're kind of like uncles.
Kind of? You Midgard giants are strange.
They're dwarves, actually.
Still strange. Do you see anything you could use like last time? Looking good.
Thanks! Wait, what?
It looks like you're going the right way.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it, Dave, but there was a state of play or something for the Sony. Really, the only thing I saw that was new. Was the Ghost of Tsushima basically part 2. Because, like, I saw, like, everybody was like, oh, it's Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, and it's not really Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, but it's the Ghost of Tsushima
I'm great. I met another
with a
living
different
giant.
character.
Maybe one who holds my destiny.
What?
Sorry. I'm just really excited to talk to you.
Okay.
And it appears to be, ooh, summons a spectral ibex to ride and charge into enemies. Oh. Oh. Can I put that on now? Hold on. Yeah. Cool. Great. But yeah, it's a female, I guess something like a samurai, because all these Ronin are trying to find him, and it's, you know, you got this raggedy hat on, and then when it's a reveal, it's a female. So I don't know what story it's about, but I didn't know the story for the Ghost of Tsushima game, and it is such a wonderful game. It's like God of War in its storytelling. There's so much growth in it. It is bottlenecked a little bit with some of the side quests that you do, but I always feel accomplished doing a lot of the little side mission stuff that you run into the world. Like you're not losing anything, right? You're gaining materials, you're gaining XP, you're gaining money, and you're gaining skills on top of it. You're learning how to play the game every time you do one of those little, you know, towns and stuff. It does it the right way. It does it better than The Witcher 3 did it. Because if The Witcher 3 did it like the way Ghost of Tsushima did it, oh man, Witcher might be the best game of all time. But for a while there was for me, you know, The Witcher 3 I thought was going to be the best RPG ever. And then since then, I think Cyberpunk has definitely beat it. But that being said, the Ghost of Tsushima, the next version of it looks interesting. It's just, I was a little perturbed by some of the comments being like, oh, you play as a woman and blah, and I'm like, oh my God, here we go again, you know?
Everything's okay, right? Yeah, I'm just in a magical forest that shouldn't exist, talking to another giant, and she's... yeah.
Yeah. Like, Kratos is a guy, right? You play as this overly testosterone male figure. Nobody's asking, or nobody should be asking, like, why can't I play as a woman in God of War? And I get it. I totally get it. But when you get a Ghost of Tsushima game that is a woman, why is everybody asking, why can't I play as a male? Can I change it? Is there a just let them tell a story, you know? And it may be a better story because of it. You don't know. Metroid, I keep going back to Metroid. It's Samus. I don't see Samus any other way. Lara Croft. I don't see that game series any other way. Let the people who are telling the story tell a story.
Whoa!
Gotcha!
Thanks. Guess I'm still getting the hang of things here.
Some games are inherently designed to be customizable, and when you do add customization, you should like be as, you know, all out. You should make your character look as dumpy as you want, as handsome or pretty as you want. I mean, character customization should be just like as much as your physics engine will let you do. Let them do it. But when the game is not based on a like you have a very typical archetype, then it should be that way.
Where are we going?
My mother recorded her visions, or prophecies.
And I played Flintlock, and I really did enjoy Flintlock, but I think that could have been a customizable person.
Where are your
They
parents?
didn't have to make
They're
her
not
look
around.
a certain way.
Hey, I know you have a lot of questions, but not just...
And that's not coming from somebody who speculated on the
sorry.
game and like said, oh, this is a very woke game or something, so I'm not going to play it. I played the game. I really enjoyed it. But I think it could have been a customizable person that they did instead of, you know, looking a certain way. That's just my 2 cents. Yep. It's another game you haven't played. Well, if they're lore accurate and she's from one of the villages of the woman samurai, they would make sense. I didn't know that, Dave. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm learning things, and that would make sense. And so Sucker Punch, when they made that game for Ghost of Tsushima, I knew nothing about that story. And I learned it as I was playing the game. So if they do have something like that, there's a lore reason for it. So it makes sense. Just let them tell the story, you know?
I've got it. Tell me when. Let's go! I got your back! Warn them! Taka! I've got you! Yeah!
Quite well. Like a champion, even.
Thanks. You too.
But I do like how I did not expect she would be throwing paint things around, but it's kind of neat because that's where you first find her doing, right? She's painting. So there may be a certain aesthetic that they're adding to a lore that I'm not aware of. So I don't mind things like that. Let them tell the story. You never know. It could teach you something. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I mean, the lore in this case being actual history, Well, yeah, that's right, Dave. That's what I was saying is there's a lot of things in, like, I think you would really love Ghost of Tsushima. To me,
Help
it's
me
a
with
top
this?
5 game.
Oh, sure.
And when I started playing it, I was like, okay, this is neat. This is great. This is a lot of fun. This is very different. I did not know how much I was going to love that game. But it's definitely one I would highly recommend. But again, it's funny because it's such a long game. I've known a lot of people who started it who didn't finish it. And when you come back to it, it's kind of hard to come back to where you're at, right? It's definitely one of those games that you want to sit down, have a weekend, play that game, and get it done. It is so worth it, though. It is such a worthwhile journey.
That's Evie's medallion. Race you across?
Banana one time told me, he's like, a lot of people who end up platinum games usually don't like do 100%, obviously the first time you do it, because you don't know what you're doing. But there's so many guides and things out there now that it's like, oh, I don't want to leave this area and leave something uncovered. So they look up everything and it slows you down. Ghost of Tsushima, I would definitely encourage, just play it through. Just play it through. Don't worry about it. If you're good at the mechanics, you're good at the mechanics, and you can just move on. And then, yeah, if you want to do like a new game plus or something, oh man, you could definitely do it. But you're not missing anything just because you don't do all the little side things.
I can go down. Giving up already?
Whoa!
First one off the medallion wins. Woohoo!
Well, you beat me.
I mean, I already knew the path. It's kind of like cheating. Tackle worm!
I've seen these before.
Well, then you should know how to beat them.
Hold X. Okay.
It's usually not so lively around here.
Guess I'm just lucky.
What?
You're just Loki.
I'm holding X. Oh, I have to get...
I got you. Taka!
I don't know. I'm holding X. Am I supposed to press a different button?
Catch this!
Oh, it's right trigger. It's none of those things that they mention. Yeah, they failed me. I had to read the buttons.
We're almost to my mom's shrines, where she chronicled girls' visions. It was her way of ensuring the legacy of our people would live on, despite the Aesir's best efforts.
Yeah, I'm not the best with a controller, so when I use a controller, there's a big learning curve for me. I did the first God of War on mouse and keyboard, but this one, there's so many things to do. I couldn't. I had to go to controller.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you'll see plenty more button clamps today.
I hope so.
Here. Oh,
Isn't that Vanya magic?
where do you think they learned it from? Here we are.
Do you live here?
Mm-hmm. This way.
Whoa! Wait, is this my shrine? I've been wanting to see it again.
For many giants, there is beauty in learning your path and walking it. Of course, others see the future and get messed up by it. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've seen this before, where we scattered Mother's ashes. It was on the wall. Everything had happened already, just the way it said. But this part was damaged. Oh, that's us. It's in the bag. Huh. Wonder who he is. Wait. No. No! It's not right. That can't be what happens. No. 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 This isn't real. Ironwood's not real. Ungar's not real. None of this is real!
Hey, hey! Whoa, whoa, you're okay! You're okay. All alright. You'll be okay. Look at me. Hey, calm down. Calm down. It's fine. Just breathe. Hey, breathe. Good. That's good. See, it's okay. Let go. It's okay. You're fine.
Sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh, don't worry about it. It happens to everyone.
That happens to everyone?
Not the wolf part, but getting scared about your future.
That cannot be my future. It says I serve Odin and my father dies. There's just no way.
Look, this is the only way things turn out. The sooner you accept that, the better.
Oh, shit. That was mean too. Look. Just forget about that now. Forget the future. Forget Loki. You're a giant. And
You're clearly coming into some powers that you don't understand yet. Come on, let's take a walk. You can help me with something, and I'll teach you. You know, giant stuff. Come on.
So, yeah, so even the Greeks had situations where you would be a slave to prophecy, but the prophecies aren't always as a scene. You know, prophecies, if you want to take them like at face value and, you know, you have a beginning and an end,
Loki,
the stuff that happens in the middle is just as important. And that's where some of those Greek tales try to tell you that,
What about all this?
We'll be back later. I promise. You'll have time to look around.
that it's just as important to recognize the immediacy of now and the time that you spend there. So he's seeing a certain, you know, pathway to the prophecy, but he's only seeing images, and those images may or may not be as a scene. So to let them cloud your judgment can also anticipate your demise. Yeah, and it's very, very calculating in how the game is trying to tell a story here. So I'm just going to let them tell a story. I'm just saying is that I can recognize the great storytelling that they're trying to do here. So we'll see where it takes us.
What's this?
Here, follow me.
Where are we going?
We're gonna get some food, plant some seeds, my everyday stuff. But first, I want you to meet someone. Loki, meet Yala.
Hi, Yala. Nice to meet you. Oh, wow. She's a big girl, huh?
Come on up. Good girl. Ganga.
So, I guess you know about the whole champion of the...
Jotnar? Yeah. Do you want me to call you that instead?
No, Loki's good.
Sure. Champ.
So, where did you say we were going?
We need to collect some fruit. If we follow the river, we should
Hey
find
Perry,
some.
how are you doing? Is this about prophecies? Well, used for quicker turning.
Those flowers over there.
Silence.
Okay.
No, that's what they're called. They only grow in Jotunheim. My mother and I used to take naps in them when my grandma and her fought. It was one of the only places she found peace.
Yeah, I mean, if you allow prophecy to dictate your actions, you're not really living in the current present time. You're always living for a future that may or may not actually be as you see them. So
Aha! Here's one. Let's grab it.
Who's it for?
Wolves gotta eat, don't they?
where? Something about that? I don't. Hope I'm not missing something here. Oh, it's right there. It is.
Never seen fruit like this before.
They're called green bulbs. My mother made me eat one every day. For strength, they taste terrible.
Seems like they work, though. Excuse me?
It sounds like she likes you.
Yeah, sure.
Could you grab that one?
Got it. Those wolves. You take care of them?
I do. They're good friends.
Can't wait to meet more of them. How many more of these fruits do you need?
You in a hurry to leave?
No, I just gotta save my father's life now, apparently.
Loki, we have time.
I see some fruit up there.
Then we should be up there too. Ooh,
Wait, were you talking to me or the yak?
let me help.
Thanks.
You're welcome. After you. Listen, I know we're out here having fun and all, but maybe we should talk about what you saw in the mirror.
What I saw would never happen. I wouldn't join Odin if it cost me my father.
If I learned anything from my mother, it was that these things have a way of coming true, one way or another.
I learned from my father too. Close your heart to it. But I can't. Not for this.
Oh, whoa! Looks like something just dropped from that clam, too. Want to check it out?
We're back getting some food, Dave? Okay, great. Get some food for sure. What's that call? Oh, I don't know, Perry. Which one are you talking about? There's a, you talking about the yak looking thing? I don't know. It's a holla or something like that.
Can't reach it. You know, I may have thought about going to Asgard, but I'd never do it.
Yeah?
My father wasn't helping me figure out my destiny. When Odin and I were alone, he offered to teach me.
If you were alone with Odin, he could have easily killed you.
I mean, not that easily.
Let's head up to that ledge. Taka upandu. More fruit. We don't need it, but we can grab it anyway.
How do you know when it's ripe?
My parents taught me. It's a delicate guessing game.
So you can't be sure of everything that's gonna happen then?
I'm sure of the big stuff. Oh, Yella can't get under that log. That's it. Come on, girl.
Getting these ingredients, feeding your animals. You do this every day?
If I don't, they'll die.
Just seems like a lot for someone your age.
Our age.
Huh. Right.
One of the last conversations I had with my father, he said he was sorry he couldn't protect me. That I'd have to grow up so fast.
At least you got an apology.
Dads have a way with words, huh?
Nice view.
Oh, just you wait. It gets better. You know, maybe Odin needs you for something.
Or maybe it's not what it looks like. Maybe I'm tricking Odin.
Oh, is trickery something you're good at?
I lied to my dad a couple times.
Oh, a master of deception. Green bulbs go here in this bucket.
Hey, if I need to, like, fix my bow or something, can I?
Of course. I've got supplies in my tool chest over there. By the way, I left something in the tool chest for you. I'll meet you over by Yala when you want to leave.
Is it okay to hang out around here?
As long as you want.
Nice. Hey, what's this one?
I painted that one with grandmother. Wasn't as good back then.
The lines on this one feel so alive.
Oh, wow. It's quite the compliment.
I really like what you did with the colors in this one.
Oh, that dark blue pigment in the sky was really hard to nail down.
Well, you clearly did. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, that one's my favorite. I'm really proud of that one hand. Like, seriously. Look at it.
No, yeah, it's amazing. Hands are so hard to draw.
They really are.
And Gabota, earlier you said the Udengard can be disorienting. But what is it?
You know Amir?
The first of our people. He died a long time ago, right? Odin killed him.
Yes. Odin destroyed everything that remained of him, save for one thing. His dreams. Odin couldn't touch those if he tried. And they are ours.
This one's covered up.
Yeah, it's not ready for anyone's eyes. Except maybe Yala.
It can't be that bad.
Maybe I'll show it to you one day. But not today.
Only 3 colors? Where are the rest?
That's all I need. I mix them to make the rest.
Is that another one of your paintings? It's pretty good.
Nah, not my best. I could do better.
Well, I like it. What's next?
Well, now's when I usually harvest the Vis roots I mix with them. I mean, unless you still want to leave.
No, I can stay. I want to stay. You know, I paint too. Well, I draw.
What do you draw?
All kinds of things. Monsters, artifacts, anything Father and I encounter on our journeys.
Oh, is your father an artist too?
No.
There are some roots up this way. Easy, girl. You've got this.
Do you have any animals that could maybe, go faster? No offense, Yala.
Of course I do. They just can't carry both of us. This is much easier.
Got it.
Yeah. I've got this one. There's another up the path. Just take only what you need. See? You won't need that. The roots snap pretty easily. There. Just take a little off. A good twist ought to do it.
Like that?
Exactly. We're coming! We're coming! There's more roots this way.
She really doesn't like me, huh?
She does. It's just, apart from me, the only other person she spent time with is...
Truck! On the ridge!
Loki! Show me the wolf! That's it! You've got this! Catch this! I've got this! You okay?
Feels weird when I change. Like, I'm not in control.
Do you need to be? Well, at least there's some roots down here. Grab them while we look for a way out. No knife, remember?
Oh, yeah. Guess it isn't a total loss. Whoa!
I've got this! I got your back! Woo!
Jumper!
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Okay, maybe I don't pull up roots for a little bit.
It wasn't you. Hey, looks like they opened up a path over there. Let's catch up with Yala before more of them show up. You're okay. But what about you, Loki? What do you feel when you change?
Just... anger.
Part of you unleashed the wolf with that anger. Maybe you just need to find the part that will guide it?
How?
You can fight with all sorts of emotion in your heart, not just rage. If rage lets it out, another might help you stay you.
Where does this bridge go?
Hold on.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Maybe.
Home again.
Yeah. Let's drop off these roots in the bucket up on the left here. Then, I've got one last thing to show you.
You okay?
Yeah, just... We should head back toward the water. This way.
Is it alright if we stick around longer? Might wanna, you know, repair some stuff.
Yes.
Are there any animals you can turn into?
Not yet. But for you, that might be a god thing and not a giant thing.
Oh.
Thanks for rubbing it in, though.
Sorry.
Joking. Through the tunnel on the right, Yala. That's where we're headed. Oops, not that way, girl. Let's turn around.
Huh. Dead end.
Oh.
I really like that spell.
It hides this place perfectly.
Maybe that's why I couldn't sense any other giants when Father and I visited.
So, what's that soul in your knife?
The what?
There's a soul inside your knife. Did you not know that?
No. Whose soul?
You know, maybe you should keep it where it is until you figure that out.
How did... I don't just go around stealing people's souls.
Let's get up on that outcrop. Yala can swim around and meet us on the other side. Yala usually takes a while to get around.
What you doing?
Clears my mind. I try to see how many bounces I can get. You want to try?
Looks easy enough. Oh.
A little help?
No, I think I got it. How about... one. Oh, you're laughing at me now.
I'm not laughing at you.
You're not?
Laughing at the situation.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I might need a little help.
You'll get it. Throw it flatter. It's all about timing. When you release the rock.
Alright, watch this.
Bring the wolf, Loki, but under your control. Take that! Okay, ready. That's it! One
That didn't count, by the way. My last throw.
Oh, it counts.
A Trogger came out of the water.
Excuses. We can always try again later. We'll want to head under that archway when we're done here. Yes! You gotta release it earlier. A little too late. Nice one. Almost there! You gotta release it earlier. A little too late. Too early. Yes! Almost there!
Wow, did you see that? Get off him! Where are we going now?
I have something for you. A gift, I guess?
Should I be scared?
No.
I don't have anything for you. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Are we the only giants left?
Sort of. It's complicated.
I want to know.
It'll be much easier to just show you. I promise.
Well, what about my prophecy then? If it is true, what do you think I should do?
Doesn't matter. There's no changing where you end up. You can try whatever you want to avoid it, but it'll happen anyway.
You're telling me nobody has ever changed their fate? Ever?
I mean, sure, maybe some details change, but the endpoint remains the same. It's better to walk your path than to struggle against it.
What's that?
A lift. We'll have to leave Yellow for a bit. We're heading upward. Farah!
This, gift doesn't seem like something you're excited about.
Just means we're coming up to the end.
What does that mean?
You'll understand once we get there. Now, time to hold up my end of the prophecy. Follow me.
I've got you!
This way. We're coming up on the Valley of the Fallen.
What happened to them?
They were tired of living in fear of Asgard, so they hid. Left a pile of corpses to confuse Odin, should he ever find a way into Jotunheim.
Where'd they hide?
You'll see. I got it.
Oh, more marbles.
Wait, you've seen these before?
Not these, but I found a few in Midgard,
Where?
inside your mother's murals.
Oh, but that's... There are more out there.
What are they?
Just look.
Yahtzee. Brother?
Hey, careful.
Aura. Giants. These belong to the giants?
These are the giants. They had a choice. They could stay in Jotunheim, waiting for Odin to find a way in to slaughter them. Or they could hide. My father helped whisper their souls into these. And before he died, he passed them on to me. So within these, I found a peace. Now they are your responsibility.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what my mother saw. You're supposed to know what to do with them when the time comes.
And when's that?
I don't know. Let's head back.
This is a lot of responsibility.
It is. And it's all yours.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done. I guess. Now that I've given you those, my part in all this is over.
You could always come with me. We could fight Odin together.
If I was supposed to fight alongside you, I wouldn't disappear from your damn mural halfway through.
I understand. Well, we shouldn't break up the set. Don't you think?
Let's keep walking.
Huh. The tallest peak in the realms. The only other time I was in Jotunheim. I was there with my father.
You know the Giant's fingers?
I spread my mom's ashes there. Feels like ages ago. Hey, just because of some dumb mural, your story doesn't have to be over.
I know. I mean, I have plans. It's just... it's over as far as the Giants are concerned. So what's that make me?
A friend?
Wait, did you feel that?
Feel what?
Help me with this. We should get back to Yala. Something feels off.
Yala?
Angerboda, could you help? Is she okay? Oh.
Loki, what's happening?
It's okay! I can handle it! Go check on Yala!
I'll come around.
Angerboda! Where'd you go? Hello?
Up here.
Y'all okay?
Yeah, she was fine. Sorry about that.
So, these marbles, they're all that remains of the Giants?
Not all of them. Some are just... missing.
But where could they be?
Nowhere in the Nine Realms, as far as anyone can tell. Farah! Past those rocks, there's a sinkhole. That's where we're headed. We should... Something on your mind?
Nobody believed this place was real. They're gonna be so surprised.
Loki, you can't tell anyone about Ironwood. Not even your father. The biggest thing keeping this place safe is that Odin's not looking for it. My wards can keep the wildlife at bay, but if Asgard ever came looking...
I get it. I'm sorry. I won't tell anyone.
Lola. Anu, we have company.
Whoa! Hi. Bye. Is there a wolf you'll feed this green bulb to?
Whoever wants it. But maybe Irko will get it first. He's fast. We'll share, though. Watch the sinkhole coming up. Lots of creatures in it. Used to get a lot of supplies for paint down there.
Yeah? We should run them out. Your paint supplies are important. If that's what you want to do.
Sure. Why not? Nina.
Perfect. Hey. Hey,
Killed a flower?
Oh, it's a gift.
Thanks, but you keep it. Anyway, we're looking for wretch nests. Those will give me the supplies I need, so keep an eye out.
It's so dark down here.
Let me fix that.
Wretches! A nest of them!
They're everywhere down here. Catch this! Yeah! I've got you. This? How you doing, champ? If we can light more torches, we'll be able to see, clear them out, and grab what I need from them.
Let's do it.
You lead, I'll light the torches.
Smells kind of funky. Like old water.
There we go. This'll help. Got it. Let me know if you see any more torches. I'll light them so we can keep moving. It's so much cooler down there.
You should visit Midgard. Hard not to get lost in here, right?
Yeah, we're fine. We got this. Ah, so much better. I think we're close to another nest. I got this one. Ah, so much better. I've got you. I got your back. Catch this! Got another one. Got it. Keep an eye out. There could be.
Robert! You were saying?
I got this one. Ah, so much better. I swear, this place didn't used to be so feisty. I've got this! I got you. There we go. Got another one. Boop. Be careful. These nests aren't just loud. They can be up on higher paths.
Got it.
I've got you! I got you. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Got another one. I've got this.
Shouldn't be many left. I have an idea. What if you came with me?
Where?
Midgard? The other realms? Anywhere.
I don't think that's a great idea. My animals need me. But it's sweet of you to offer. I think there's another one nearby. Got it! This'll help. I hear a nest close by. Just need to find a way to get to it. Nicely done. I've got you!
I think that's all of them.
Thanks.
Feeling any better?
A bit. Let's head back. I've got this! I got your back!
What's your, favorite color?
I'm supposed to pick one?
Not if you have more than one.
No. No, I got this. Blue. Wait, maybe green? Yellow is also so good. Ugh, but how can I forget about red? Ugh.
No. That barracks were off.
Someone was bound to be mad. We destroyed their nest.
We needed to!
Doesn't matter to her. Bah! I've got you.
This, little bit of that. You okay?
Yeah. You?
Ready to be out of here. Let's head home.
You know, I thought learning my destiny would change something. But I'm still just me. Was it like that for you?
You're always still going to be you, Loki. It's about coming to terms with it.
And you've come to terms with it?
I thought so.
Back the way we came?
Nah, head around the sinkhole. It'll be quicker.
Oh, I meant to ask you. Your mother had visions. Can all giants tell the future?
Some. In dreams.
Hey, yeah. I dreamt of Thor a while ago.
Thor?
Came true, too. He showed up at my house.
He did? Sounds kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah, kinda. What are those?
Fireflies?
Are they dangerous?
That's adorable.
Kinda nice.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
For what? Oh, wow.
I know things have been weird in a lot of ways, but I'm glad you came here.
Me too. So now that I know how to get back here, I could come back anytime I wanted, right?
When?
I don't know. After things calm down.
As in, after Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't think I'll be busy then. Well, you can make it.
What's up here?
A shortcut.
Good girl. You can do it, Yala. I believe in you.
Let's give Yala a break.
I meant what I said before. You know? About your paintings. They're really good.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
Yeah. Is it working?
Ask me again and...
About damn time.
What the?
Shut up. Too late to whine now.
Now. Damn it.
Who was that?
Kryla. She...
What's wrong with it? I can't feel anything.
There's nothing to feel. Kryla whispered its soul away.
You know where she lives?
What are you gonna do?
I've buried enough wolves this winter.
Follow me. Watch out! These creatures are fast!
I got that!
I've got it! Catch this! I got your back! I've got this! If we run into Kryla, please don't do anything drastic.
Why?
She's my grandmother.
What?
She wasn't always like this. When she learned my father wouldn't do anything to avert his fate, she... changed.
I see.
Looks like we'll need to find a way through. Can you see anything on the other side?
Looking. Jaffa!
Wilbur! I've got you! Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Did a lot of giants live here? Over time?
You want to know about your mother?
She lived this entire life before she had me. But I don't know anything about it.
Sorry. I don't know anything about her. Your mother left the path of the giants way before I was born. Lata, go! This is Gryla's home. No lights. She may still be checking her traps, but she might have more animals inside. We have to be quick. There's another way in, up there. We'll have to figure out how to get to it. Maybe there's a way up on the other side, but I won't be able to get across. Can you see another way to get me up there? Hang on. I'll create a way up for you.
So, Gryla, what does she need animal souls for anyway?
She can live moments from their lives. Finally feel free. The wind in their fur as they run. Their only worries being what to hunt and we're to sleep. But it's not real.
Oh.
Ryla's still out.
Wow, the things are so big. Where's the wolf?
There's a door to the cellar over here. She might keep the animals down there. Come on. I'd like to get out of here sooner rather than later.
The key's already in the lock. Just gotta turn it.
Loki.
Hey, we know my future, and it doesn't involve us getting killed by your grandma.
Not how it works.
These don't seem like normal candles.
It's 'cause they aren't. Almost. Got it.
Yeah.
I think I can hear something breathing near the back of the cellar.
Me too. But I'm not hearing their voice.
We need to find a way back there.
Yappa!
That's it.
I can't feel anything. Just like the other one.
She took its soul. There's not much more we can do.
Hold this.
What are you?
You didn't have a least favorite giant, did you?
What?
Never mind. This one.
No. You can't.
Your mother said I'd know what to do with these.
Yes, eventually. I just gave them to you.
I know. But he can't hide forever, right? And we can't just leave it here to die.
Are you sure?
No. I actually don't know how to do this part.
Okay. Together, then? Vecchia.
Vecchia. Wait! That's it? Where's it going? That even work?
I don't know. But you're giving up already? They're your
It's
responsibility.
not that. It's not. I just think they're better off with you.
Loki. Are you certain?
Call me Atreus.
Okay. Let's get back. Head up those stairs again.
I'm sorry. I just...
We'll have to get out the same way we came in. She can't know we were here.
And we better put that cut back when we get to it. No way. Is that... Yala?
Sure is. This is an old one.
Yappa!
We have to close the door.
I've got it.
Hey, help me with this. It's heavier than it looks.
Enough whining. You'll even remember in a moment.
go on and kill him.
No, because we're going to stop her. I've avoided this for too long. She's not well.
No. You should be thanking me. What good does a soul do anybody? It's just a vessel for pain. I damn near envy you.
Okay, the cauldron. Without it, she'll have no use for the souls. I'll distract her. You free the wolf. Then we break the cauldron.
You sure?
No. But we can't hide forever. Go.
I told you never to come back here!
That's right, look at me!
So many things I've forgotten. And you refuse to be one of them!
It doesn't have to be this way. If Ragnarok is coming, wouldn't you rather face it together?
What did destiny ever do for anybody? Was it your mom's destiny to grow so young? Was it your father's destiny to marry absolute fool? Oh, you brood of prey!
Loki!
Loki?
Let
Get out of my house!
Through here, follow me. This way.
That's right. Run!
Up this way. There's a way back to our kitchen.
Where are you?
You sure you want to go back there?
I told you, we have to.
I can hear you.
Over there. Gotta destroy that cauldron. Can you swing across?
Where'd you go? You hiding? Should have stayed hidden. Away from that! Champion of the Jotunheim, here in my humble home. Having a bit of fun before your father croaks, eh? Don't talk about my father! You'll do well as Odin's stable boy. Shut up! I'm sure he'll make such a fine pop, you'll forget all about your old one. Shut up!
Now's your chance! Get to that cauldron!
Why are you even here? No! Get away! Dragan Undir!
Gotta get off the floor.
You're pitiful giants! The both of you!
There's a candle over there! Maybe she'll get stunned if I hit it!
Springandi Tangur! I'm ashamed we're even related! You will not touch my cauldron! Springandi Tangur! Get away from me! Why are you so bent on hurting me like this, girl? I've done nothing to you!
You can't keep stealing souls!
They're just animals! What did you do?
I saved you.
I should have thrown you to the wolves right after I pulled you out of your mother. Get out!
Just
Get out!
no. Let's go.
You think you've done something here, granddaughter? You are nothing! And no one will ever remember you! Not even Loki! You'll just be a forgotten chapter in his story! He'll be too busy mourning his father! I see you again! You wish you died with your parents!
You sure it's alright to leave her here? What if she comes out looking for...
She used to leave me food.
What?
She'd say she didn't care about me, but sometimes I'd wake up and I'd see a loaf of bread sitting next to the fire. Just baked just the way she always used to. She's not a monster, you know? She's lost.
You wanna walk?
This way. I should get you. You've been gone longer than you think.
Anchorpoda.
It's fine. This was a long time coming. We'll be back once we reach the other side of this pass.
Well then... That's 2 out of 3?
Atreus.
Race me. Come on.
I see what you're doing.
You know you want a rematch after last
And I
time.
appreciate, last time, I beat you.
I'm pretty sure it was a tie.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
So prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3, go!
Fine.
You coming or what?
Go! Go! Go!
Fox? Oh no you don't!
Watch the turn here! I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
This field always smells so amazing.
I assume your nose is much better like this. Don't get too distracted. Oh, come on! You're not getting tired now, are you? Those paws can only carry you so far. Whoa! Whoa! You really gonna let me beat you again? Whoa! I don't think so. Almost there. Whoops!
You really made me work for it.
Work for it? He rode a magic fox the whole way.
Loki. Or Atreus. Thank you.
I'm sorry she was so hard on you.
Me too. Well, I suppose you're ready to get home now. I'll meet you by the shrine when you're ready.
Do I have to leave?
Not if you don't want to. Your prophecy was less clear on when you have to go.
My prophecy.
You still don't believe it, do you?
I can't. I think I'm being stupid.
I think you care for your dad so much you can't conceive of a world where you let him get hurt. Come here. I need to show you something.
Laufey? My mother's?
I wish it weren't empty, but I know how it feels to lose a parent, to lose both. Your mother may be gone, but your father, you've still got time to say goodbye.
I know what you're trying to say. And I appreciate it. I do. But I don't know. We've got to be more than a bunch of stories with our endings already written. What happens to you now?
I don't know. Like I said, once you're gone, my part in this is over. So, feel free to stay.
I think your part is as big as you want it to be.
What are you gonna do?
No idea. But I can't just sit back and let my dad die. I gotta get back.
Okay.
Huh. Stars here are different.
No. You just are.
I am gonna see you again.
Sure. Okay, now. Close your eyes. And hold that tight. You don't want to lose it. Home. Think of it. Repeat it.
Home. 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 Like that? Oh no. Other home. Other home. Other home. Gotta get back to Sindri's and figure out how to save Father. And I gotta keep Ironwood and Angrboda a secret somehow. What'd I get myself into?
thinking?
I wanted to visit Fenrir.
For 2 days.
I...
Do not lie to me again! Why did you come here? Alone? Do you seek death?
No more than you.
Then why? Why? What is it you will not tell me? I have tried to walk this path with you. We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
What do you know?
I can't talk about it. But I just need you to trust me. You kept secrets, but I trust you.
That is not the same.
Why not? You hid things. Mother hid things. You had good reasons, and so do I. Why can't you just...
Later.
Remember us?
Not sure this is a balcony we met, lad.
How do you know?
He's corporeal, but different. Looks like that bastard's finally done it.
We don't want to fight you. Let's talk this out.
It doesn't seem she's in the mood to join.
Can we beat her?
We have beaten a Valkyrie.
Not messing about, is she?
No.
Father, are you okay?
Focus on the enemy, not me.
Yes, sir.
Poison! Don't touch it! That was close!
Please, stop! What'd we do to you? Why won't you say anything?
We can free you! I think she's free enough, lad.
Every agony, every violation imaginable.
You do not want this! Call your mind! Control it! She was our friend. Atreus. Atreus. My lord.
Maybe. For the moment. You're of more use to me. Alive.
Atreus. Home.
Home? Really?
You will tell the truth when I return. I must set things right.
We'll take him. Oh, Your Majesty. A pleasure to see you again.
Rodnifer. Do not let him out of your sight.
You heard him, Sunshine. Come on, get a move on.
What is it you want?
I refuse to remain bound to this realm. We travel to Vanaheim.
Well, guess it's just us then. One gateway to Vanaheim coming right up.
If you are still bound, how will you travel?
I crafted a protection ward that'll keep me from being pulled out of the realm. It should hold until I find what I need.
And what is that?
The source of the magic that binds me to Midgard. We're going to find it and destroy it.
I will help you. But it will not change what I have done.
I know. That's why I still might kill you when this is over.
We going or what? Ain't going nowhere without this. Where would you muckspouts even be without me?
And what is it you expect to need Kratos for, Highness? Clearly you've been quite capable of breaking Odin's curses on your own.
The other curses grew weak from Fimbulwinter, but I still needed help to break them. This one is held strong.
So all that trying to kill him, that's just your goddessy way of asking for help?
I don't recall asking you to come along.
It's 'cause you didn't. I got an old drinking buddy I've been meaning to look up once this joint were back on the map. Got a hunch lending you mokes a hand's gonna end me up where I'm going.
And what makes you think that?
'Cause last I heard tell, she was running with that beefwit brother of yours.
Freyr is not a part of this.
Well, my hunch says otherwise. Scroat, too.
I can feel the pull of the binding curse. Its source is further in. Follow me.
Muggier than a Muspelheim shit pit out here.
And nearly as fragrant. Suppose Fimbulwinter's to blame. But if it helps these two find peace...
This is a temporary alliance, Mimir. Anything beyond that would require trust.
Oh, please. You know damn well Kratos isn't the true cause of your suffering.
You're both as much a part of my suffering as anyone.
Hey, how's about a riddle to lighten the mood? What runs with no legs?
Easy, a nose. You'll have to try harder than that, Brock. That's a fair few birds you've hunted. I wonder if it might be worth visiting the Raven Tree.
Alright, so it was at this point I kind of thought we were going back to the house, you know, where Tyr is at, and I guess it's Sindri's house. And so I'll probably call it right here. I mean, I could keep going, but yeah, at some point I need to find a stopping point, and this just seems like it's going to be another long area. So if I don't stop now, I'm just going to be halfway through it. So anyway, sorry about the computer crashing in between there. What I'll probably end up doing is that a lot of times these, when YouTube sees the same request to do the stream, it'll connect them. So what I'll do in the future is once everything gets encoded, I'll splice the gap of time and hopefully make it a little bit more cinematic. I don't know. We'll see. It may just make two different videos, which would be horrible, but that's okay. It is what it is. And I will check you guys later, and y'all take care, because this would only be like a 30-minute long video once I got everything back up and running again. But anyway, whatever. I will check you guys later. And everything has been on a playlist, by the way. So it has its own God of War, a playlist. So you can go back and watch it and see from the beginning. All right? We all take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.